Hey there folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. And the last part, we made it to ul'dah, and I remembered how much I hate getting around this place. And we're going to continue to remember that by dealing with some street lamps? Yeah, that's what we're doing. It does appear that they are at least all on this kind of line here, so that's something at least. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I'm actually recording, like this is gonna be posted like nowhere near where I'm recording it probably, but I'm like recording this near the end of August. And yeah, the massive fires in California are happening and the smoke's coming all the way up to where I live, so that's great. I'm just thinking this. I know I mentioned the smoke in the last part, but it's coming in even more now. We've got to do 3 more. Looks like they're kind of up in this thing. Hello, my goblin. How are you? Oh, I guess not really up, but more so down. One more, and this does lead us right back to the Fisherman's Guild, and then we can do this, head back up, and then I think we can head outside. So that will be nice. Nope, this is gonna finish, so I guess we don't have to head on up. Unless this gives another quest. Doing what? What am I gonna do with that girl? So the nerd asked me for work, twaddle and tripe about her savings, only to voice it on the first venture that comes along. Being young and pretty does not give you license to shirk responsibility. She'll get her oil all right, and a piece of my mind to boot. Oh, I guess she's done this before. I see. So I think that does it. So we should head on out to middle, it looks like. I'm thinking. Think we can do everything here. Oh, we just got 2,200 or 2,550 experience for getting this map. There are our wharf rats. I'm sorry, random level 1. I need to kill some too. Please forgive me. No, it looks like you're not a new level 1. You're just someone starting a new class. Got it. Need 2 more. 2 more. So these gobus are like the turtles of funnel on. You know what? We can take it. We can take it. We're level 19. And I'm forgetting about twin snakes again. See? No problem. And the fact apparently everything here will want to hit you if you hit one single other thing. And here are our lambs. Andy. Our lost lambs. I'm sorry, lambs. I just need your... I just need your meat. Is there any? Yeah, there's one quest up there, and also an aetherite, and a quest over there. So, should go grab those. All our quests are turning back in ul'dah, so let's go ahead and head on up and get this aetherite while we're out here. Since, well, we don't have the handy main story quest pointing us around. So we could go through the river, or we could go over the bridge. I guess I'll go over the bridge. Gosh. So yeah, you can see we've got a bunch of different enemies here. Unfortunately, no shrews. So the shrew slayer will not rise again in ul'dah. This is a level 17 one, jeez. Just a sad day, but still go down in the ul'dah history as the Shrew Slayer. And I'm kind of out of stuff to play, but I want the show actually getting up here. Getting out of stuff to say. Apparently, I just cannot speak at all. Like, why have I been so bad about this lately? I really don't know. It's getting kind of annoying, if I'm honest. I keep, like, stumbling over my words like this. So let's go ahead and attune to this Aether, right? Talk to Gridania. Rock's in a hard place. She seeks courageous pioneers who can tame the wilderness of Summerford Farms. Summerford Farms bears the charge of the Admiral's Settlement Initiative. We are rewarded handsomely to brave new frontiers. Yet if we fail to fulfill our part of the bargain, the grant will be withdrawn. In spite of this, the washed-up pirates will like to laze their days away. There's still time. We need only clear away the rocks and debris for the area to be deemed settled. If you're willing to help, you'll find the shovel outside that hut on the hillside. So, right over here, we can find the shovel. And let's head on out and help them make this into a settlement. They already have a step up on the Silver Bazaar. Oh, Chocobo Keep. Don't want to forget that. So, first time, we can now have that as an access route. And right out here, we need to clear some debris. And rocks, and all that. So, cumbersome rocks, some strewn debris. You know, the usual. And, oh. Kind of awkward that we have to, like, use it like that. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that again. And more debris right here. And I'm just kind of right in line. How convenient. Oh, very absolutely convenient. Well, that was pretty simple. Pretty simple. So let us head back and turn this in. You've certainly proven you are not one to let obstacles stand in your path. If only those supposedly pioneering pirates were half as industrious as you. Expanding borders is all well and good, but the Admiral ought to know rugged frontiers can't be settled by layabouts. Okay. 500 experience, and we need to head up there for that quest. And then that looks like it's it for out here. Then we can head back into Limsa. So yeah, there is a lot more to explore around Limsa, but I'm kind of just letting the quests kind of poke me along, and if I kind of run dry on them for now, I'll do some of the more exploring later. I think that's just how I'm gonna do this, because otherwise it'll be a while. So let's go ahead and head up this way. Yeah, we do need to head across this river. And head right over here. See what we find. So you may actually recognize part of this map right here. This little bit to our left is where the first guild pass actually took place. the basic parties, enemies one, whatever it was called. So yeah, right in there is where that actually happened, where you've got some aurochs hanging about. Also, these aurochs have reminded me of something. So, I've mentioned that the enemies with the triangles by their names will aggro, and I might actually go ahead and save this poor person. So, you might notice I just walked right in front of that one like it was no big deal. And that's because they only aggro up to 10. They stop aggroing when you are 11 levels above them. And we just so happen to be level 19. There. I've done a good deed. I saved that poor helpless soul. So yeah, because they're level 8 and we're 19, they no longer aggro. And that's just generally holds true. And it is 11 levels. I wish it was 10, but unfortunately, say if we were level 20 and it was level 10 enemy, it would still go after us. Or it was level 9 and so forth. Oh my goodness, I really hate getting down from here. Can I jump? There's some places off this you can jump, which is not this one. Dang it. Dang it all! So I'd like to thank that random person for giving me a chance to demonstrate that. So, we've got Wadolka. This is the other thing about limbs. I cannot say their names. I just cannot pronounce it. This guy, little operator, is looking for someone to assist with her megalo crab woes. Ah, for the love of Limley, not again. The leather's ripped to bloody shreds. No, there's not a rye with me breeches, you cheeky sod. It's the megalo crabs. They've been at the balloon envelopes I left out to dry on the rocks. Those hell spawn snippers think they found the squid or something set to nibble in. Less balloons in the air means less cargo getting lifted, and that don't sit too well with me. Looking for a quick job? How about you crack a few shells before you head off on your way? If you could put down 5 or so of the buggers, that ought to do for now. Yeah, sure. By the time I finish, they'll be back, but you got it. So, this Killer West, I have fond memories of this one. That's a story for another time, but there's one. They're kind of all over here. Worse. 2. Not too bad. I mean, at least we're fighting something that's almost on our level. I say almost, it's still 6 levels below us. That's something at least, I suppose. Something. I guess I could be doing this. So I take like 2 less damage. And 1 more. I can definitely tell you they're low level compared to us because they're getting like experience that would have been good at like level 1. I mean like 97. It's like nothing when we need 51,000 to level. Only need to kill what, like 510 of those? No, thank you. I'll do other methods of doing this. Take care of them snippers. Good bloody riddance. Nice work there, lass. Still won't be long before a new crew of crabs come sliding in to claim that territory. They're already back. And our loads just keep getting heavier, what with all the rebuilding going on. If I don't want to be buried under mountain crates, I best think of getting a more lasting solution to this snipper problem. Okay. And it looks like that finishes things up here in this part of the area. So we need to head back to the upper docks. I am just going to teleport in because I don't feel like trying to run all the way back. Yada, yada, yada. Someday I'll go the right way. Had any luck obtaining the fresh lamp? Please hurry, the guests are arriving any moment now. Yes. 4 slices of fresh lamb right in the nick of time. Thank you ever so much. It's times like this I feel fulfilled in my role. I used to be a chef myself, you see, but my skills weren't quite up to par, so when the Bismarck expanded operations, I asked to be made its provisioner instead. This way, I can still be part of the business in spite of my shortcomings. So I'm gonna go ahead and just grab the money here, because, well, the items really do not do as much good, so... slightly faster to go to the castle. Slightly. I say that now, it's probably going to take forever to load and make me regret my words. Hello. Ah, so you slew a few rats. Good on you, lassie. Lass, not lassie. This bloke comes through the other day and plops this huge stack the size of a leading gobo on the counter saying any man with slays rats can have something from within. When I inquires as to why, all he says is the damn noise they make when scurrying about is driving him insane. You ask me, though, he was already a bit touched. Something tells me the poor lad will never find peace. I'm gonna take the money again. And it does appear that we have hit my requirement that... I don't have any more quests pointing me around in this area. And I'm not going to go out exploring yet. Besides that, I will do that at another point, because we've got places to be and people to see. So let's go ahead and head for Gridania. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Gridania. How convenient. Pleasure to serve you again, madame. Are you ready to board the airship to Gridania? Yep. Let's go. And off we go again. I would like to board the airship. Yes. Oh my goodness. I think it's just the first time loading into these. It's just going to be like, let's take forever to load. That was it. I mean, Gridania doesn't have the best load times for me, but that was kind of unexpected. And we're still loading, apparently. There you are, NPC. As we now play from ul'dah, welcome to Gridania, madame. The other seat 0801. Arrive. Blah, blah, blah. And I already see a side quest up there. What are we looking at here? Are those quests and those quests and... Okay. Greetings, good madam. You're the ul'dah envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Please make your way to the city proper and identify yourself to the conjurer at Nafika's altar. She'll admit you to the lotus strand where the other seat 0 waits. Okay. Let's head up then. And be on our way. As we ignore that door because I like ignoring doors. So this one's a little further away. Yeah, we have to like go all the way over there. So let's go ahead and pick up a quest on our way. Oh look! the Gridania Dance. Also knows a rare bit of excitement within the serene city-state and would share with you what he knows. I make no secret about my disinclination towards Gridanians. As you may know, I've literally been here for like 5 minutes because 4 minutes of that was loading. But I just saw a rare sight that I would be remiss not to share with a fellow adventurer. Just over yonder in the acorn orchard, I saw a comely maiden, new to these benighted parts, I'd wager, dancing with a gaggle of younglings. 'Twas a dance I'd not seen before, and I've seen my fair share. They perhaps ready themselves for some fresh rite. After so much doom and gloom, I shouldn't mind a day of merrymaking. Just the thought excites me. Would you see what it's all about? Oh, we don't have to speak to 3 people this time. Okay. There's a quest over there. And so our Aetheryte Plaza is right up here. I am going to go down that path, actually. That quest? Oh, it's that quest. Okay. I'm like, wait, what quest is there? Oh, yeah. That one. It's another level 60 job. You know. So that's our Aetheryte Plaza. Still a lot of people there, comparatively. Ul'dah is usually the emptiest. There's times where we'll have a lot, but not all the time. So right over here, we will find the Archers Guild. I had actually been considering being an archer, so I would have started here, but I decided on Pugilist because my good friend Talon's Black actually also started a Let's Play of this, and he is doing an archer. So I swapped it up and was like, I'll do Pugilist. Again, because I did not want to start in Limsa, and I was also debating Arcanist, and it was like, that would mean Limsa. Famibus of the Archers Guild wishes you to deliver a sealed message to the markets. Okay. Hail, adventurer. Might you have a moment? I am in need of a trustworthy soul to deliver a missive to Parnell. You can find her in the shadowed bower in the midst of the markets. Why would I not simply go and speak with her myself? Well, as I'm sure you've observed, Gridanians have a tendency to be rather, in person, they can be, well, a little on the prickly side. The matter is not urgent. Simply hand over the missive the next time you find yourself in the market, and please, as a favor from one adventurer to another. Okay, and that quest there is, of course, you want to be an archer quest. So I'm actually just gonna go ahead and use this to get back to the Aetheryte Plaza, so we don't have to go down that long corridor again, and we can continue on our way. Okay, let us head off, and right over here we will find the Carpenter's Guild. These are your woodworkers. And preserving the past. Idel is looking for an adventurer to deliver a forgotten item. Odd adventure, precisely what we needed. A moment ago, we dispatched a news order to inspect Mikato's amphitheater. Regrettably, the young hero has more spirit than sense, and he charged off without his tools. But suffice it to say, he won't be getting any work done. Would you be so kind as to deliver them to him? Wonderful. Seek out Lahalik in the acorn orchard behind the atrium. He should have Archer's tools. Oh my god, speaking is officially difficult. What the heck? This is getting annoying. I'm honest. Alright, so we've got our NPC for the dance one here. A day of merrymaking? Is that all you adventurers think about? I am here to teach, my dear lady. From me, these younglings are to learn a most sacred, meaningful, and uniquely uplifting dance. Now, I realize full well that tradition may not hold much allure for the young, but I didn't think they would up and run away. In this manner, disobedience is unprecedented. It's all the more surprising considering they obey the timber master without demur. What I wouldn't give to know his secrets, but I must wait here for my unruly charges. I wonder, though, might you ask the man how he tamed them? Okay. And that's in there, I think. Yeah. I know all about adventurers. You'll do anything for a reward, won't you? Are there shrews involved? Well then, I want you to make Anil laugh. She's no Koba stranger, so first you should introduce yourself politely with a bow. Wait. Okay, I was gonna say, didn't I just talk to this person? No, it's just the person next to him. Hi, Delson. Give me a moment. Here they are, still fresh and unused as the day he got them. Doubt he's even realized he left the bloody things behind. First, Danny forgets his tools. That sod needs a kick up the... Alright, so let's introduce ourselves with a nice little bow. Hi. Seems to work, but she still looks sad. Try sharing the joy in your heart with her. That'll prove how nice you are. Alright. Joy! You're odd. Thank you. I think she's starting to like you. Good. Now that you've broken the ice, I bet that if you surprise her and just start dancing, she'll laugh her head off. So now you broke the dance. Something ice. Dance. Check out my awesome dance. You're a really good dancer, miss. That looked like fun. Maybe I should try it sometime. Thank you. You're pretty good at this. Neil lost her father 5 years ago during all the fighting. She hasn't laughed much since then. So I mean, we're all worried. But a lot of the younglings have been following me around lately, and you wouldn't understand. Anyway, thanks for the help. No problem. Looks like we need to head into the Carpenter's Guild now, because we have that quest that's sending us in there. The dance one, of course. I mentioned about not having to talk to 3 NPCs, but it seems we're going to have to go all over the place anyway. Another green adventurer come to play with saws? Apparently not. Speak your mind, child. So the younglings will not heed their dancing master, and I am to provide the solution? Huh. Master Yadith seems able enough, but having no generosity toward herself, she has none for her charges. Give the younglings these on her behalf and bid them return to their lesson. Aha, and here's where we have to deliver 3. We have to do Octo 3 NPCs. I was wondering when it would happen. There's actually only 2 shards in the section known as New Gridania. There's a few more in Old Gridania. Alright, and right over here we've got a bashful boy. I have a toy for you. Scoop with both hands and look left, up, up, right, down. Or is it up, up, down, down, left, right, right? I wish you would let me take notes. Have a toy. Oh, why this is made of maple. It's unmistakable. Master Beaton would tell you the grain of it almost flows like syrup someday. I'll be a timber master like him. Wants me to go back to Mistress Yadith's cloth, doesn't he? He always tells us that if you can true a piece of wood, there's no excuse for not truing yourself. All right, I'm going. Well, that's that one. The other 2 are over that way. Let's start. I guess I could check the recommendations. And it's not really helpful with all the class ones. I might just have to pick those up just so they aren't in the recommendations. Man. Alright, so now have access to the Leather Workers Guild because that's what's right in there. So, greetings, madam. When might you be looking to secure the services of a retainer? No, I just have a message for you. Missive from Famibus? Whatever could it be about? Let me see now. She wants to know about the available stock of potions at the markets. Hardly a matter that warrants a letter, much less the hiring of a courier. Why could she not ask the question in person? Since the adventurers from beyond their borders find Gridanians somewhat difficult to deal with. Are we truly so devoid of warmth? If we mistrust outsiders, it is only because so many of them have brought chaos to the Twelveswood, and such sins as theirs are not soon forgotten. I suppose we might endeavor to be a little less cold. Okay, but there is a quest right next to you. Master of the Markets is willing to permit an adventurer to assist him in fulfilling an order from the Lancers Guild. Lost, are we? Unsure how to navigate the Rosewood and Ebony Stalls? Very well. If you wish to know more about the markets, I shall give you a practical education free of charge. As Master of the Markets, we entertain many requests of this order from the whalers. Whalers, for example, but I delegate their fulfillments to my hirelings, that I might tend to such tasks as I am alone capable of performing. For your personal betterment, I shall delegate the fulfillment of this particular request to you. I bid you search the stalls for a bonehead sphere, a pot of beeswax oil, and a length of brambleweed rope, and deliver them to the Seagullid of the Lancers Guild. There is much and more to be found in these stalls if you have the dedication to seek it and the coin to procure it. However, as my representative, you need only offer my name as payment, none will deny. In fact, many will be all too eager to part with their wares, so numerous are the debts I am owed. A fine proposition, is it not? I am spared a simple task, and you gain priceless mercantile experience. Why I should rightly charge you for such an opportunity. Worry not, I'm a man of my word, and the terms will stand. Deliver the goods to Seagullid, and she may even see fit to reward you. Jeez. Is that how it is? Okay, just thought I saw something. Hello. Sorry, lass, we ain't open yet. Parchment-montrets? Well, and what was it you said you wanted? The bone spirit? Ah, here she is. Take it and tell that bastard we're square. Welcome, at the behest of good Master Parchment-montret. Yes, I am. To what do we owe the pleasure of your company today, my lady? May I take this opportunity to say that it is an honor and a privilege to serve you. Ah, but you must have your beeswax oil without delay. Yes, feel free to take as much as you require. And you will, of course, inform Master Parchment-montret that I was only too happy to accommodate his needs, yes? Suck up. That's all I have to say. Alright, here's the last one. You got discerning eyes. Minister craftsmanship is truly something, ain't it? Perfect for securing any man or a Parchment-montret. Gods, if I ever hear that bloody name again, it'll be all too soon. And there, I was thinking I might make a guild today. Here, take the damn brambleweed rope and bugger off. Well, that was definitely some, mixed responses. I guess that's what they mean of the hospitality of Gridanians, huh? That's what they mean. So they're letting us know we have a bunch of guilds up here. I say a bunch of guilds, but really what we have up here is the Lancers Guild. So let's go ahead and turn in these items. What does this have you with me, adventurer? You come upon the bidding of Master Parchment-montret? I do have your stuff. So soon? I'm impressed. Placed my order only a short time ago, and yet here are all the items I requested. Truly, Master Parchment-montret is every bit as resourceful as they say. You are fortunate to work under such a man. I would do well to mold yourself in his image if you have any aspirations as a merchant. Except I think I might be nicer. I think I would aspire to be nicer. Anyway. Squirrels with squirrels. Oh, so now we're going to deal with squirrels, huh? First shrews, then rats, and now squirrels. Ah, fresh-faced adventurer, the very manner of person I wish to meet. Way too much talking. The Lancers Guild is looking for someone to track down and exterminate half a dozen squirrels. The infernal pests have been squeezing in under our floorboards every eve for the past several moons, gnawing away at the support pillars. They have yet to inflict any structural damage, thank the builder. I hesitate to bring such a trifling matter before the wood whalers of the gods quiver, hence my delay at your timely arrival. Why the adventurer who could not dispatch such woodland nuisances is not worthy of the name. Not here in Gridania, at any rate. And you know what becomes of incapable adventurers. Ah, but perhaps it is best you do not. The squirrels of which I spoke can be found in the central shroud. Return to me once you dispose of them, assuming the task is not beyond you. For your sake, I sincerely hope it is not. Well, I've already accepted it, so I guess it is not. I've done worse. But they're not shrews. This is a very important fact. So looks like we have 3 shards left after this one. So... ugh, we don't really have a fast way back there, do we? That might be slightly better if I go to the Leather Workers Guild. Maybe. There's also going back to the Aetheryte Plaza and coming back in here, but I think that would be just longer than the Leather Workers Guild. Yeah, like that was no loading time. Like barely any loading time at all. So, go ahead and head this way. We do have a few more quests over here, and by a few I mean like 6 more quests over here. So this is the big stage in Gridania. A lot of the big events tend to happen here when they're in a city. Sometimes they're not in the city, but a lot of the ones like Valentine's Day event, Christmas event, they happen in here. And I think the Halloween event does too. Or at least the one that happens around Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day. What? I'm terribly busy right now. Thank you not to bother me. I'm a carpenter of the prestigious Oak Atrium and I repair suits. You need your tools, buddy. Where did I put my... oh, God's ire. I take it you're from the guild too, then. What's that? I deal sent you with my tools? Yes, I was actually just about to go in them. This is so embarrassing. My apologies. It's just I've been so focused on the task at hand. You know, it's a miracle this amphitheater even survived the calamity. It was the Carpenter's Guild that saved it, moving it piece by piece and rebuilding it. When I saw what they had done for Gridania, I knew what I wanted to be. But gods, when they told me my first task was to come here? Anyway, thank you for bringing me on my tools. You're new to the Oak Atrium too, right? Well, let's both work hard for the good of the guild, eh? Oh, and may the elementals watch over you and keep you safe. Thanks, bud. Alright, I am Millicent. Hear me roar. So we need to deliver a message. Either adventurer, could you deliver a message for me? My superior, Millicent, is stationed outside Atelier Fenil. She's doubtless busy, but I'm past due to be relieved. Long past due, truth be told. However, I cannot simply abandon my post. Speak to her for me, would you? But choose your words wisely. She has a bit of a temper. Sure, and that's... of course, back there. We'll be back. Staying the caretaker of the amphitheater needs an adventurer to help tidy up. Greetings, traveler. Come to see Mikato's famed amphitheater, have you? I am Staying caretaker of this fine centerpiece of Gridanian culture, and I fear I must needs trouble you for your assistance. You see, it is not only well-meaning women like yourself who are drawn to this place. The souls often visit in the dead of night, long after our citizens have gone to bed. We have no particular objection to their presence, and they seem grateful for the accommodation. So much so, in fact, that last night they left us a token of their appreciation in the form of vegetables. A lot of vegetables. Your generosity is more than welcome, of course, but the sheer quantity of the things makes gathering them all something of a chore. And it's not as if I don't have enough to do already. And sure, I'd be most grateful for any help you could give me. Oh my goodness, this is a lot of veggies. Okay, it's only 6, but that's still a lot of veggies. Oh my gosh. But yeah, anyways, as I was mentioning, you can see right now there is actually an event going on. Probably by the time this goes up, the event will be over. Actually, I can guarantee you this particular event will be over by the time this goes up. But yeah, at the time of recording this, there is an event happening. I don't know if I'll actually be able to show this particular event this year. But like, it's like the actual event isn't even here. It's elsewhere. But yeah, like the Christmas event will happen here. But the event that happens on Christmas, the Halloween event, at least the last one happened around here, and so on. Same with the Valentine's Day one. So, I'll try, when it comes to events, I'll try and show what I can. I'll probably do, like, special parts for them. Like, I just don't know if I'll make this one in particular, and some of them are kind of, yeah. But in general, I'll try and do what I can with the events. Well done, friend. Mikoto herself would sing you praise. She knew well the power of art, how it could strengthen the soul of a nation and preserve its history for future generations. This amphitheater was her greatest gift to Gridania. It was her wish that all folk use it freely, not only for performances and festivals, but as a place to share memories and make new ones. I wonder if the Silts come here just to do that. That said, I do wish they would find other ways to express their gratitude. You have no need of vegetables here, but mayhap the Carlin canopy can make use of them. Anyway, thanks be to the elements for bringing you here today. Yup, no problem. I'm just trying to get to where I actually need to go via the very, very long way. Seriously. Alright, so we now have Ethernet shard access here. And there's a shop in there of some manner. Gosh. Oh, here is our next toy we need to give to kid. I don't wanna be a dancer. Why can't we just play? I mean, I guess we could dance for fun, but I don't think Miss Judith knows how. She's so uptight. Is this one of Master Beaton's toys? Does this mean there's more if I go back to class? I'm on my way! Being a dancer's fun, though. I mean, what? Either. You are an adventurer, yes? Good, I have a task for you. Take yourself over to the Conjurer's Guild. Good thing I'm going there anyway. And speak with my student, Briya. She has her hands full preparing for the auguries and would likely welcome your assistance. In her excitement at becoming a conjurer, I fear my young disciple is pushing herself beyond the limits of her endurance. Enthusiasm is all well and good, but would not do to have an initiate collapse from exhaustion. Yeah, that would be bad. So since that's where we actually do need to go, let's go ahead and go up here to get this one. I don't know why I just did that. NPC's right here. Alright. Pick up Scatter Rose hips for her. Stop right there, not another step. I apologize if I startle you, but please be careful. The ground here is covered in rose hips. You see, my seed pouch had grown so threadbare that it finally split open. Unbeknown to me, I've been scattering the same rose hips all along this road. Oh, good madam. If you would help me gather them, I'd be ever so grateful. Thank you. Your kindness is truly a blessing from the elements. The rose hips should be lying on the road between here and the Great Long Rowery. Remember to tread lightly, lest you crush them underfoot. Don't worry, can't actually crush them. Like so. Let's go ahead and gather all of these. So we can... I guess they do go down there, don't they? I'll turn them in after we grab the quest down here. So, welcome to the Botanist Guild. This is right in there, technically, but is around in this area. Go ahead and go down here. Hello. Another delivery, huh? God damn it, another adventurer? You're like flies on muck. Whatever Gridania you did to deserve such a plague, I don't know. I suppose times are changing, and they keep telling me I should change, and perhaps you might be... Oh, gods, will you help me? Just take this Azema rose to the wall to Stillgate Bane, would you? Well, what are you standing there for? Go and deliver the bloody rose. Jeez, no. So I have to say to you. What the heck? So this Ethernet shard is actually kind of awkwardly placed, I think. It would do better to be more up there, closer to the guild. But, alas, it is not. So, yep, Botanist Guild is right around here. But, that is our final gatherer. It's the gatherer based in Gridania, specifically. With so fishing being Limsa, mining being ul'dah, and I ran right past the NPC. And botany being Gridania. Good madam, pray tell me you have recovered all the rose tips and abandoned not one to a traveler's boot? It might have been on my boot, but, you know. Blessings be upon you. I fear this path would be lined with roses next year. Not that such a wondrous sight would be wholly objectionable, but Zama roses are ill-suited to this location. As a botanist, my responsibility is to see Gridania's plants grow and thrive in the most ideal conditions. Place for every seed and a seed in its place. Every seed in its place, you might say. It was most gracious of you to aid me in my time of need. I pray the elements extend you the same kindness. Yeah, no problem. I was just, you know, we're just doing our tour. You know, the huge. Y'all should be used to this by now. But as I keep saying, we are progressing the story this part. This dang side quests keep taking up all this time. But hey, we've got our final toy to turn in here. We're not because it's boring. All mistress, you decent. This is how we're doing it wrong. Hey, that's one of Master Beaton's. If this is supposed to be a bribe, then you've got yourself a deal, adventuring lady. Y'all are way too easy to bribe. So, this should be our last shard for Gridania. Looks like it. So now we have access to the Blue Badger Gate and the Yellow Serpent Gate, as well as the airship landing. And once it gives us access to them all, we can, you know, go work on these quests. Gosh. So before I actually go do the main story that's right there, I'm going to go ahead and head into Conjurer's Guild and do the quest here. Welcome, adventurers, to the Conjurer's Guild. Here we commune with the elementals and heed their guidance. Yet, I must confess, the elementals did not whisper of your coming. Here. We did indeed request in the Zama Rose from Ethelred, but you should bring it to us. But that you should bring it to us instead means something wonderful has happened. Ethelred has long held a grudge against the many adventurers who have passed through Gridania's gates. Its beloved flowers are renowned for their beauty, you see. Were once so highly coveted by ul'dah collectors that they were picked nigh to extinction by fortune-seeking foreigners. Yet, if it is peace we desire, we must all learn to look beyond mistrust born of the past and overcome our prejudices. So has the other seer taught us, and so do we live. I doubt it's easy for Ethelred to trust his Zama Rose to you. I don't know, he seemed kind of pissed. When he hears we have received it, he will come to know that not all outsiders are deserving of scorn. Truly it is by the will of the elementals that he came to us to stay. Please accept this as a token of our gratitude. Thanks. I appreciate it. Well, let's head on into the actual Conjurer's Guild here. So, yeah, welcome to the Conjurer's Guild. These are your healers. They're actually the only base healers until 30. Of course, anyone above 30 could come back down and heal, but initially, as we were at the initial launch, as we were leveling, Conjurers were the only healers there. Yes, I am Brea, but I'm awfully oh, you say Lady Melaine herself asked you to assist me? In that case, I suppose you might lend a hand, especially as mine appear to be shaking, though only very slightly. Not that it's anything to worry about, more mere nervous energy. And it would be exceedingly grateful if you would take this as Zama rose oil and refill the sensors. There are two that require attention. Please have a care not to disturb the conjurers amid their meditations. You must be quiet and unobtrusive as best possible. Alright, so we are going to be as loud and annoying as we can. Busy with preparation for the coming ceremony and his adventure to bring her scarlet oil. May you perchance become further bound of Violkin? If so, I have urgent need of your assistance. You see, I was preparing for the forthcoming auguries when I found, to my great embarrassment, that we lacked the requisite quantity, high chair, of scarlet oil. If it is not too much to ask, I would be so grateful if you could resupply us in time for the ceremony. Scarlet oil can be harvested from ladybugs, such as those found near the bannock. 6 of the Violkin should yield the necessary amount. Pray return to me as soon as you have it. And there's our other quest to go back outside. So here's our first sensor. Let's go ahead and use the oil. And our That's locking on. Yeah, as I've said, I've like never do it. Just makes it harder to move, I think. And let's go ahead and turn this one in. Many things. I must admit to being rather impressed by how faithfully you follow my instructions. I'd always considered adventurers to be an uncouth and rowdy lot, but I see you are capable of courtesy as well. Lady Mullane has a fine eye for character. You should feel honored that she chose you for this task. Sure. Ugh. Use the mouse here. Alright, and that looks like it's it for everything we need to pick up. So, do have some stuff to turn in, but since we're already down here by the Conjurer's Guild, let's go ahead and continue the story, because we are continuing the story of this part, dang it. You are the ul'dah envoy, begging your pardons, madame, but might I inspect the missive you bear? Verily, this is the seal of the Supreme Commander of the Immortal Flames. Please, come with me.
So you are the ul'dah envoy. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please. Allow me to introduce myself. I am kan-e-senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Flame General.
A remembrance service for the fallen of Carpenter. Pray tell me, adventurer, what do you know of our conflict with the Empire? It would seem my counterparts recounted a tale in some detail. That as well. A message from the Admiral. A wolf has been sniffing around your stables, you say? I see. Well, I shall be pleased to provide her with such counsel as I am able. But first, friend of my friend, I would tell you more of the Garlean threat. For the greater part of its history, Garlemald was not even among the most influential nations in Ilzabard, the northern continent. However, its innovations in the field of magic some 50 years past helped to raise it from the depths of obscurity. Emboldened by this technology, it set about subjugating its neighbors, swiftly absorbing each into its ever-expanding territory. When all of Ilzabard lay within its grasp, it turned its ravenous gaze upon Eorzea. Yet, Garlemald's transformation did not come about by virtue of Magitech alone. Its success owed much to the consummate leadership of its first and reigning emperor, Sols Zaz Galvus, the man who built an empire in his own lifetime. Yet he has lived long, and after more than 80 winters, it is said that he grows frail and ever more prone to illness. Rumors are to be believed a matter of succession has destabilized the imperial court. This would explain the Empire's relative inactivity in recent years, which has granted us much needed time to rebuild. Yet we cannot allow ourselves to become complacent, for Garlemald still maintains a presence in Eorzea in the form of the 14th Imperial Legion. Commanding this great host is Legatus Gaius von Baelsard, a man whose ambitions are well known to us. As long as he breathes Eorzean air, none of us may sleep easy. The calamity wreaked such devastation upon the realm that it has been all we could do to nurse our wounds, never mind rebuild our defenses. Simply put, we have not the strength to repel the Empire. To add to our woes, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, whose very existence is a bane upon the land. Each nation is beset with its own primal problem, none has the resources to look beyond its own borders. The Admiral desires my counsel regarding a brazen wolf. She means to tell me that the Empire may soon resume its advance. Though the primals pose an undeniable threat to our survival, the threat posed by the Garleans is greater still. Clearly, each nation can no longer afford to think only of that which occurs within its own borders. A storm gathers upon the horizon. If we are to weather it, we must needs stand united once more. Remembrance service may help to rekindle the spirit of unity which brought the peoples of Eorzea together when last the Empire threatened their liberty. The Flame General was wise to make his proposal, and I wholeheartedly approve of it. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Gridania. Your work here is done, my friend. I shall send my reply to the Flame General forthwith. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safely home. And with that, we have finished the ul'dah envoy. Yay! You may now make use of the airship routes connecting the 3 nations. Before you board an airship, you must pay the requisite fare and go. And we're now also level 20, which means we have enhanced increased lightning, which means we can have 2 stacks of it now. So let's go ahead and pick up the next quest, Call of the Sea. Serpent Officer has information that may be of interest to you. I pray your meeting with the other Seedseer went well, my lady envoy. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but did you not also deliver a message to Admiral Merwib Lavswin of Limsa? While you were there, did you happen to meet Batheron, the proprietor of the Drowning Watch? Gregarious gentleman, always happy to help his fellow man. While I'm told he has a task for a capable adventurer, I know not what that task entails, but I dare say the Flame General's personal envoy would make a fine candidate. If you are interested in learning more, pray speak with Batheron at his establishment. Well then, we have stuff to turn in here and stuff to go out and do. However, I think now we've done that, now we've gone to all the nations, and now we need to head back to Limsa, we should call it the video. So this is actually, I do believe, where all 3 officially, sort of officially meet up. All 3 of the storylines meet up anyway. So, we're essentially there. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, and or subscribe. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps it keep making content like this. You can find the links for that in the description, all with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching. I guess we also need to go do the Pugilist quest, don't we? So we have to make a stop by ul'dah. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt, signing out.